Hey, I'm John Davis, and this is my little 10 by 10 house that I'm making out of pretty much all salvage material and stuff I had laying around. I started on a base for a foundation out of styrofoam, then I laid down some tile and different things, and I'm going to put a dirt floor. And the bamboo was free. It was there for the cutting, and I cut it and made gussets. I made these laying down on a jig and stacked them out here and had a friend help, and we stood them up one day and braced them off, and I put the metal on.
I mean, what's the point here?
The point?
The point is you want to show people how to do this, or you want to teach them how to survive, or
I would at some point like to maybe do like a workshop on this sometime. And this is the first time I had built like this, and I've studied a lot of different alternative styles.
Where would I want to build something like this? Say out in the woods, or a barn?
I don't know. You might have trouble with codes if you're in town. You might not. I've never really dealt with them, but I'm out in the country and not dealing with codes. So this is
good shot. Like you said, a good summer. If you got you one of those Home Depot hammocks that is about
yeah, that'd be nice.
And just make this your bedroom.
Initially, I'm not going to have running water, but I'm going to have it to where I'm living off the grid and I'm not hooked up with air conditioning. I have batteries and solar panels, and so this little house initially is not going to have running water. This is going to be like a little outdoor room. And this fall, when it starts getting cooler before winter, I'll put my windows in. There'll be a door right here, and it'll all be screened in.
Well,
but once I do that, I am going to plaster it with lime plaster and do another wall here and maybe a tiny little bit of insulation. I'm not going to worry about it too much.
You're going to leave opening?
I'll leave windows.
Big.
Windows, yes, I'll have some windows. I'll frame in some windows and put in some where it all fits up good, and then plaster. And this is from a trampoline. It's I guess you call it the fence around the trampoline. I'm using it for screen. It's really strong and it stretches.
Well, let me make a comment.
I'm gonna hold my plaster after it's my little house.
I would in kind of closing this one out, I would have the viewer notice not the haphazardly stuck 2 bys and 1 bys, but notice the house, the structure, the quality, the precision. It went to great effort to get it right as you could get it.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's the greatest lesson you can learn when you build something.
I have a carpentry background. I've worked on carpenter crews and framing crews and built things, and so I'm
you know how to build things.
Well, what I have, these are forklift pallets. These are
yeah.
put off of that.
It's like a free building.
Yeah, mostly all free.
Except for the roof, maybe.
I'm using like my screws and some of my hardware, and you do have to buy some things, but
I mean, what's the lesson here? That you can build your own place if you take the time, and it doesn't cost you hardly anything.
And with the internet nowadays, if you want to research like bamboo construction, any of this kind of stuff, I'm sure there's people out there that's doing some of this stuff better than I am, and or maybe got their own way of doing things.
I would say the masses of the people I'm associated with have no knowledge of a bamboo house. I think it's great. And it's hard to say it's a bamboo house. Yeah. It's just structurally.
And it worked out that this.
It's all weather.
Yeah. And this trampoline screen. If I had one more, I could really sew it all up. But with a screen door.
Yeah.
I've got room to do the front and then make the screen on the screen door out of a different screen. And I've got enough of this material I'm going to build my screen door out of this.
Well, it really, really looks good, John David. I mean to tell you now.
Well, thank you.
I mean, best my eyes can tell, you know.
Well, it's a work in progress. This is just some lumber I had left.
I understand.
2x4s. I ran through the table saw.
You'll keep getting it as perfect as you can.
Yeah.
Signing out.
Yeah.